It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something out of it. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on last year's national champions, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
The clock near the sticks. It's Hunter.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A short completion to the tight end.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes the grab. It's Graham. They bring him down after a short gain there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's the target, and it's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
The arm strength from this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He's hit as he throws it. He's got it right near the end zone. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Shakes to get free. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
The ball is out close to the goal line, and the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Runs through the defender. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Wrap down the middle. It's James. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Mills. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskers.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Huskies.
Such Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, all that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Cornhuskers will try to keep this drive moving. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Second down after that previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that's a third straight misfire.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Hunter. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looks like Washington will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance of a return here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Huskers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Finding space at the 20. Most of it out of bounds, close to the end zone. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We're going to score with a run to the right. And he'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense wraps him up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Second down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
And it's a direct snap. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away.
Really deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Huskies will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Return begins inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
They'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, Chris, I saw this play unfolding. I wondered if he might pitch it to the receiver, and he does. Another unique way to get a guy with speed to football. They do it for a big play and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one. Offense getting set. It's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Cornhuskers will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. And it's caught inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Davidson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
Washington, 24. Nebraska, 10.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run the option. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So we'll take a timeout. And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. Breaks free. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he is wide open for a huge gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they put 6 more on the board.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
On the move now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. You're in the middle of the season. Number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week, but today was a different kind of test. A number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking tackles and going. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Well, they move the change on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. And the quarterback just takes a knee. When you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.